Welcome to our video lesson on using substitution to determine if an equation is true or false. Now remember that equations are when there's an equal sign in your expression. So an expression is the first part, but if there's everything with an equal sign, that means it's an equation. For example, if we had 4x plus 3, that's an expression. But if it has this equals 15, that's an equation because it has the equal sign. Now the question is, what does this equal sign mean? A lot of students think, like this student thinks here, that it means is the answer 2. Well, that's not actually true. It means that something has the same value, the two sides have the same value or are equal to the same amount. So here, my scale, this is a scale, shows me that 4 plus 1 is equal to 5 because they have the same amount. The equal sign doesn't mean the answer 2, it means is the same amount. So keep that in mind as we go through this lesson. Okay, true equations and false equations. An equation is true if it really is equal, if they have the same amount on both sides. An equation is false if they're not equal. So an equation is true if sorry guys, let's start again. If it is equal, but an equation is false if it is unequal. This sign here is a symbol for unequal. Okay, we need to tell whether each equation is true or false, so if the two signs are equal to each other. So here we have 6 plus 13 is equal to 18. Well, 6 plus 13, that's 9, and then equals 18. Is 9 equal to 18? No, it's not equal, so that means that this is a false equation. It is not true because they are not equal. So this equal sign should have a line through it to show that they are not equal to each other. One important thing to notice, you know before I asked you to always line up your equal signs and we always put them on the left-hand side? Well, now we're actually going to put them in the middle. So it's important that you're either lining up your equal or non-equal signs to each other, but in the middle, just like this. Okay, let's look at number 2. 7 times 9 is equal to 63. 7 times 9 is 63. Is 63 equal to 63? Are these two the same? Yes, they are. So that means this is a true equation. It's true. 63 is equal to 63. Again, notice how I've lined up my equal signs in the middle. Okay, next one. We have 4 plus 5 equals 45. Well, 4 plus 5 is 9. Is 9 equal to 45? They are not equal, so this is a false equation. Again, one last time, notice how I've lined these up in the middle. Next one, 70 minus 39 is equal to 41. Well, 70 minus 39, we'll do over here on the side. 0 minus 9 I can't do, so I borrow 1 from the 7. It becomes a 6. So we have 10 minus 9 is 1, and 6 minus 3 is 3. So 70 minus 39 is 31. Is 31 equal to 41? No, they are not equal, so this is a false equation. Solutions. A solution or an answer to an equation is the value of the variables, it could be one variable or more than one variable, that make the equation true. Let's think about what that means. We have to think, okay, what value of our variables will make this a true equation? We'll make sure that it's not a false equation. Let's look at the examples below. It says evaluate to see if x equals 13 is a solution to the equations below. Okay, let's start with number 1. It tells me that x is equal to 13, so instead of writing my x on my next line down, I'm going to write 13. Now I'm not going to start by writing my equal signs over here. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because We already have our equal sign, and it's in the middle. So my equal sign stays here. X plus 2, so we have 13 instead of our x plus 2. Is that equal to 15? Well, 13 plus 2 is 15, and 15 is equal to 15. So that means this is a true equation. So that means that x equals 13 is a solution to the equation. Oh, sorry. Is a solution. Okay, what about the next one? It says 45 minus x divided by 2 equals 15. I've just rewritten the equations to give myself a little more space. So here we have in parentheses 45 minus x divided by 2 is equal to 15. We need to see if x equals to 13 is a solution to this equation. It's an equation because we have our equal sign. Okay, the next line, instead of writing my x, I'm going to write my 13. So I would have 45 minus 13 divided by 2 equals 15. I'm going to use PEMDAS to solve this, so I do my parentheses first. 45 minus 13. Well, 45 minus 13, 5 minus 3 is 2, and 4 minus 1 is 3. So that's 32. So now I have 32 divided by 2 is equal to, and you know what, I'm going to put a little question mark up here, just to show that we're not sure yet, is equal to 15. Well, 32 divided by 2, 2 goes into 3 once, 1 times 2 is 2, 3 minus 2 is 1, and we bring down that 2. How many times can 2 go into 12? 6 times, and 6 times 2 is 12, minus we get a remainder of 0. So this has become 16. Is 16 equal to 15? No, they're not equal. So that means that x equals 13 is not a solution to this equation. Once again, look how I've lined up my equal signs in the middle to make sure that they're all in a line. It makes it a lot easier for you to go through after and solve. One thing I want to add to the first question is I didn't put a question mark up here, and I should have. I'm trying to test to see if they are equal, and then they are equal. So make sure you add that question mark over here. Okay, let's look at our last question. We have x, and then in parentheses, x plus 2 is equal to 195. Now remember, when we have a number beside another number without any symbol in between, it really means times. So this means x times, in parentheses, x plus 2 is equal to 195. Okay, I need to see if 13 is a solution. So I'm going to substitute in 13 for my x. So I'd have 13, then 13 plus 2. And the question is that equal to 195? Now I'm going to put a dot here just to remind everybody that this means 13 times whatever's inside the parentheses. Now I'm going to do my parentheses first. What's 13 plus 2? Well, 13 plus 2 is 15. And now we have 13 times 15. And I'm going to do that on the side. 13 times 15. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. Add a 0. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. We add these together. We get 195. So that means 195 is equal to 195. And that x equals 13 is a solution. Okay, one last thing we're going to look at in this lesson. If you're given a question like this, it says find the solution, and you have lots of options for the different possibilities of the solution underneath. You need to check each of these different possibilities for g to see if it will make your equation true. So, let's start with this first one. We have 3 plus g is equal to 10. If I put 6 in instead of my g, and I had 3 plus 6 is equal to, what's the question mark, 10? Well, 3 plus 6 is 9, so I know 9 is not equal to 10. So g equals 6 is not a solution. What if G was 7? 3 plus 7, is that equal to 10? 3 plus 7 is 10, and I know 10 is equal to 10. So that means that G equals 7 is my solution. Let's test it once more with G equals 8. 3 plus 8, is that equal to 10? 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 is not equal to 10, so that means this is not my solution. And the only solution I have is G equals 7. Okay, let's do number 2 over here. We have n divided by, remember that this symbol means divided by, so that's n divided by 9 is equal to 1. Okay, let's start with n equals 18. Is 18 divided by 9, is that equal to 1? 18 divided by 9 is 2, and 2 is not equal to 1, so that means that this is not a solution. The next one is 9. So instead of writing n, I write 9. 9 divided by 9, is that equal to 1? 9 divided by 9 is 1, and 1 is equal to 1, so that means that this is a solution. That one is a solution. What if n was 1? 1 divided by 9, is that equal to 1? Well, 1 divided by 9 is going to give us a decimal, and I know that it's not equal to 1. So that means that 1 over 9 is not equal to 1, and this can't be a solution. So my solution is n equals 9. Okay, the next one. 3 is equal to k minus 2. What if k was 3? Is 3 equal to 3 minus 2? Is 3 equal to 3 minus 2 is 1? Is 3 equal to 1? No, so that means that this is not a solution. What if k was 4? Is 3 equal to 4 minus 2? 4 minus 2 is 2, and 3 is not equal to 2, so this is not a solution. Last one, is 3 equal to 5 minus 2? Well, 3 is equal to 5 minus 2 because 5 minus 2 is 3. So yay, we have found our solution. It's k is equal to 5. Okay, last one. 12 is equal to 2w. Remember, when we have 2w like this, it means 2 times w. Don't forget to put that times symbol because otherwise you're going to think it's a bigger number than it is. So we have to first check with w equals 4. Is 12 equal to 2 times 4? Is 12 equal to 8? No, it's not equal to 8, so this is not a solution. Next one, is 12 equal to 2 times 5? Is 12 equal to 10? No, it's not, so this is not a solution. Last one, is 12 equal to 2 times 6? Well, 2 times 6 is 12, so we know 12 is equal to 12, so this is our solution. Okay, team, when you're doing these questions, you need to prove your answer, so please make sure you show your work exactly the way I've done it here to prove to your reader that your answer is correct. I hope that the lesson went well. If you have any questions, as always, please ask me. I'm here to help you. That's all for now. I'll talk to you later.